kind of
kind of juicy. Do we know what they're made out of?
You don't want to know.
Don't ask questions.
You don't want to know.
Tastes like the smell of soft cat food. Racerly duties. One of the trucker duties that we take care of is getting ice. Now, I don't mean just ice for drinking. We're talking ice for these the engine coolers, so that when they do their practice runs, they can take care of the engine properly. I'll show you that again. But me and Razorback are going to get some ice. There's a ice trailer. Ooh, it's gonna get skinny here.
I got some earplugs if you want some.
What's wrong with mine?
We got like some real ones. But listen, once you start making some money with this YouTube stuff you're doing with me and Chris, take the first royalty check and get you
some earplugs.
Going over there, sitting up count. I've seen a hot dog over there, $20. $20. But they're big.
It's set up just to eat for everyone to go eat over
Yeah, I just go over and grab some. Got a big old turkey leg. Go right.
King Chris. Drink the juice too? No. What is this? What are these? Do you know anything about them?
Yeah. Vienna sausages.
Is this some holler secret of the road I don't know about?
Try it. You ain't had them?
We call it peckers and lips.
You're gonna try it right here.
Peckers and lips.
Oh,
They're kind of
kind of juicy. Do we know what they're made out of?
you don't want to
You
know.
don't ask questions.
You don't want to know.
It tastes like the smell of soft cat food.
Well, that's good, yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Not bad though.
It's like the high-end byproduct of like Fiskars, like the old grandmas, you know, the peel top cat
Oh
food.
yeah.
That's what I'm smelling you out there.
That's a home wrecker.
Now that is better than a Vienna
That's
sausage.
gonna be a great YouTube video. You eating that?
No, it will too, won't it?
Well, you guys, it's race morning, and me and old fireman here, we're kind of homeless at the moment, trying to bum a ride. We like to go to the track a little earlier than the rest of the co-drivers do, because we like to be a part of the race deal, you know, because we're race fans, right? And apparently there's not much room, so we're just wandering around trying to find somebody, I don't know who or what, somebody willing to take us to the race. Wish us luck. So I'm talking about old Razorback.
Razorback.
Yeah. So
Who's that?
So you guys know him as Jeff. He's
Miles.
Yeah, Jeff Miles. Primary hauler for the #1. But I call him Razorback. And here's why. Very first trip I come out, I think it was Phoenix. Fly in, and it's my first trip. I'm kind of out of sorts, you know. I'm a little nervous. Chris takes me up, and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna meet you to Jeff." So I'm like, okay, I know he's another primary driver, and I'm just the lowly co-pilot, you know. So we walk up, and we go up to the hotel room, and he opens the door, and there's Jeff Miles sitting there in his underwear. He's hairy. I mean, he's got that coarse, but it's kind of turned blonde, white, you know, so he's got all this coarse back hair, chest hair, and he's sitting there, "Come on in," and I'm like, "Oh, hey there." Hi. Yeah, first time I've ever seen him. So then it just popped in my head when we left the room. I was like, "Dang, you're like an old Razorback hog." So now I call him Razorback, and I kind of think he likes it.
He
So
probably does.
that's the story of Razorback.
I knew there had to be a story.
So I found my ride. I made it to the track. These are car guys. So you're number and position.
I'm number 7, second engineer.
Okay.
Yep, number 1, second engineer. Number 9, second engineer.
Oh.
Number 8, second engineer.
Oh, so I rode at the second.
Yeah, you're one of us.
Number 8, second truck driver. Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning, sunshine. How are you?
I'm good, my friend. You getting her all set up?
Getting her all set up. Big day today. Sonoma race day. You know, just them normal trucker duties.
Yep,
bud.
trucker duties. Got to take care of the boys.
Stock it up, empty it out. Stock it up, empty it out.
Christos, good morning. I see that the number 7 car is stocking a lot of water.
Yeah.
The number 8 car runs on dew and sun drop, baby. It's kind of our jam.
Oh yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning. He goes down and fuels, puts gas in the car, and that's when you pull up.
Oh. Is he? Oh. Hey. What do you have to say to Daryl?
Daryl, just for the record, our van left at 9 o'clock, and it was after 9. There was an executive decision made kind of like the 5-minute clock to leave, which totally upset you. And actually right now he's giving me a gesture. So he must not be too mad at me because he just told me I was number one. So he still thinks I'm number one. Thank you.
Was that the finger that he used? Well, you guys have finally found Daryl. Daryl, we just talked to Hollywood. He was a little bit dismissive of leaving you behind. Leaving us behind. I got left behind too. What do you...
Really?
You made it. How did you get
Yeah. The 9 team was nice enough to bring me.
The 9 was?
Yeah.
You might think about defecting and becoming a co-driver maybe for the number 9.
Yeah, number 9. I might go back over to
They-
number 9.
they-
I've been there for 4 years. I might go back to number 9.
Oh man, I think we're gonna have a showdown.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you're here early, man. I need you to run over and get some ice, please. Just take the company car and get about 6 or 8 bags of ice.
I will.
Golly.
I don't make it back here though.
I'm so glad that, man, I really appreciate you getting up, coming in early for us and helping us out because we needed it.
That's right. The 9 team does. I will
Thanks.
be over there helping them.
Thanks a lot.
Or the 17 over at Hendrick. I might go over there and help them today.
Okay. You just
Armando would love to have my help.
Yeah, no problem.
Is those real?
Told you I was coming.
Yeah, and I told him. We're leaving at 9, not your time, our time.
9:01, I was out there.
No, you wasn't. No, he's out there at 9:08.
Just walking around the edge of the building.
And you come in like you want to. It don't happen, brother.
Whoa!
Break him up!
Break him up! You two knock it off. You two knock it off. You're
All right, y'all. So what am I doing? Getting ready for race time. So sometimes, well, I would say most race crews are a little short-handed, and another one of the trucker deals that we do is we're can be part of the pit crew, basically, have become part of the pit crew. So Chris, he's our fuel man. So he loads up the fuel tanks, and you'll see that during the race. He loads the fuel tanks from the semi during the race and brings back loaded fuel cans so they can be put in the car. So when the car comes in for a pit stop, you've got the tire changers that are changing tires. You've got a jack man that's, you know, lifting the car up on each side. Then you've got a fueler. And the fuelers are usually like a mountain of a man. They're usually just monsters. And today, we have, I think, the biggest fueler in NASCAR. He's a former tackle for the Cincinnati Bengals, was drafted by the Bengals. Big old man named Landon. He's like 6'6" and just monsters. So he's the fuel guy. So Chris will hand him a loaded can of fuel. He'll kind of load him up. Car comes in, whomp, he'll blast the car full of fuel. Then with the empty can, he will throw the fuel can at me. That'll be my job, is catching fuel cans. So he'll throw the empty one to me, I'll catch it, get it out of the way. Chris will have the second can ready for him to go. Some pit stops are 1 can pit stops, some pit stops are 2 can pit stops. So it kind of depends on which, you know, what the fuel needs are for the car. And anyway, I'm here and I'm ready for the 2 can stops. It's pretty fun. I've forgotten how much adrenaline and how much excitement can go into athletic team events, so to speak. I played like this teeny tiny little part. I mean, like this 2-second part. That's it. Like, they throw the can, I catch it, and I get it out of the way. That's all I do. That's like it. It seems like a small and insignificant thing, but pit stops come down to literally, you know, hundredths of seconds, tenths of seconds being the advantage or the disadvantage. So when they have a fuel can catcher, even though, like I say, it's this menial little task, it can save just that much time, which can get our car back on the road just a tiny bit quicker than the other guy. So if I wasn't here to catch cans, the fueler, after it puts in the car, would have to come over to pit wall and physically set it over pit wall himself and set it down, hopefully smoothly so it doesn't tip over on somebody. But since I'm here, I can do that, and it should help progress the pit stop and hopefully give us a little bit of an edge, which in racing, you can use all the edges that you can get. So I'm putting on fireproof gear, got the fire coat, tire pros, I even got the shoes. You'll see later I've got a head socks that I have to put on and gloves. I'm gonna go get my radios plugged in and hooked up and good to go. And then we're gonna make our way down to the track. We'll do the race, and then that's where our job really begins. Got a long trip back to Charlotte. There was a lot of you that commented wondering about Hollywood. He made a Bud Light thing. Bud Light, of course, has had its share of controversies the last few months. Hollywood said something about Bud Light. I'm gonna pop up on his trucker. He's inside, and we'll just let him explain.
Hey, what's up, Jax? Look, I got Daryl's dice. Daryl's a, you know, real outgoing person. He really likes to roll his dice sometimes. So I bought these for Daryl. And generally when he's driving, so if you see us on the road, generally when he's driving, he likes to have the dice.
That's the sign.
Up. That's the sign.
Dice hanging when I'm
There's a dispute.
This is the man that drinks Bud Light.
Hollywood, this is going to be your official opportunity to just speak, because we had a lot of comments in the Coda video. You'd mentioned something about Bud Light, and you can eat a lot of jalapeno poppers if you have a lot of Bud Lights or something along those lines. So I'm just going to let you just speak.
Well, I don't mind at all having an alcohol beverage or drinking. Bud Light just happened to be what I said during that time, but I'm more of a Modelo kind of guy now, and so there will be no Bud Light for Hollywood. backup drivers, you know, like Daryl.
So Daryl can see my tail lights nice and clear?
Yeah.
Yeah?
For sure.
Okay.
So, you know, I don't even have no excuses, you know. Maybe this time he can get more than 5 or 6 hours. So, he's in there right now, taking a little nap. As you can see, like I said earlier, he's definitely in the truck. There's the dice hanging.
That's the sign?
That's the sign.
Attaboy.
So I'll get this cleaned up, and y'all look for us going down the road, and be sure to pull up and wave at Daryl if you see the dice. Shower time, baby.
Hollywood got some kind of shower in there. Okay. Interesting. This. Hey, sometime you're gonna have to show us what you got going on in here.
Oh yeah, come on in, X-ray.
What do you got going up here?
Okay, we just getting it cleaned up, so when we leave the racetrack, the backup drivers, you know, like Daryl.
So Daryl can see my tail lights nice and clear?
Yeah.
Yeah?
For sure.
Okay.
So, you know, I don't even have no excuses, you know. Maybe this time he can get more than 5 or 6 hours. So, he's in there right now, taking a little nap. As you can see, like I said earlier, he's definitely in the truck. There's the dice hanging.
That's the sign?
That's the sign.
Attaboy.
So I'll get this cleaned up, and y'all look for us going down the road, and be sure to pull up and wave at Daryl if you see the dice.